Not everything needs to be shared. There are some aspects of our lives that are better off kept private. It's important we maintain our personal boundaries to protect our well-being and our mental peace. When we overshare, we put ourselves at risk of feeling vulnerable and exposed. I've put down here 9 things that you should keep private, and they will help you navigate what to share and what not to share. Without further ado, let's dive into the video. The first thing on my list you should keep private is family issues. Families aren't always perfect, and sometimes conflicts and issues may arise. While it's natural to seek advice and vent frustrations, airing your family grievances in public can often lead to more harm than good. Family problems are personal and sensitive. When shared openly, they become subject to scrutiny and judgment, which can escalate the situation and make reconciliation more difficult. See why you shouldn't share your family issues with people. Moreover, it can put those involved in an uncomfortable positions, especially when they are not ready to share their own side of the story to the public. So try to keep your family issues private. The second thing on my list we should keep private is personal goals and aspirations. Personal goals and aspirations are the driving force behind our actions. They are what keeps us motivated, focused, and determined. So it's important we keep them private. The reason we must keep it private is that when we share our ambitions with others, it creates unnecessary expectations and pressure. And when we don't meet up to those expectations, we self-doubt ourselves and question our capabilities. So please keep your personal goals and aspirations private. Remember, not everyone will understand or support your dreams. There is a risk of them being belittled and dismissed, which will in turn affect your confidence. When you keep your goals and aspirations private, it allows for flexibility and changes without scrutiny or judgment. After all, it's your journey and you have every right to alter the course as you see fit. So try to keep your dreams and your aspirations private. Okay? The next thing on my list you should keep private is personal life challenges. We all face challenges in one area of our lives, but sharing these life struggles with everyone isn't always beneficial. With this, I don't mean you should buckle up things or suffer in silence, but it's important you choose carefully who you share your problems with, because you already know some people talk too much. When you share your personal challenges with others, it sometimes leads to unsolicited advice, judgment, or even gossip, just like I said earlier. It can potentially alter people's perception of you, making them see you as a victim rather than the strong individual that you are. So be mindful who and how you share your personal challenges with. On the flip side, keeping personal challenges private allows you to navigate through them at your own pace without any pressure, and you are in control of your narrative and how you choose to overcome these challenges. It also encourages personal growth and resilience as you tackle these obstacles head on. The fourth thing on my list you should keep private is charitable acts. Carrying out charitable acts or giving to those in need is a commendable act of kindness. While it might seem like a beautiful thing to share with others, keeping them private can be more beneficial. Broadcasting your good deeds can sometimes come off as self-promotion, which may undermine the true essence of giving. It may also unintentionally put pressure on others to do similar acts, not out of generosity, but to maintain appearance. Keeping your charitable activities private ensures the focus remains on the act and not on you. And it also allows for a more and genuine connection with those you are helping, as they know you are doing it from your heart and not for public recognition. This brings me to the next one on my list, which is act of kindness. Performing acts of kindness can bring immense joy, not just to the recipient, but also to the giver, which is you. However, it's often more meaningful to keep these gestures private. When we share about our kind deeds with others, it's very easy for the focus to shift from the act of kindness itself to our own actions. And it can take away from the sincerity of the gesture and turn it into a self-appreciation. Keeping acts of kindness private allows the focus to stay on the act itself, like on the deed, rather than focusing on us. It also protects the dignity of the recipient who may not want the circumstances highlighted publicly. So when next you do any act of kindness, keep it to yourself. Don't announce it to the world. Don't announce it to your friends. Keep it to yourself. The next thing on my list you should keep private is your financial situations. Listen, money matters are deeply sensitive and personal. Whether you're rolling in dough or you're struggling to make ends meet, keeping your financial situation private is generally a good rule of thumb. When you share details of your finances, it can lead to comparison, judgment, envy, and it might invite unsolicited advice. And again, it might bring awkward dynamics in your friendships. You can avoid these complications by keeping your financial status private. Remember, how you handle your finances is your business and no one else's business, okay? The seventh thing on my list you should keep private is your relationship details. Whether you are head over heels with your new sweetheart or you had a fight with your significant other, keep it to yourself. We all have problems. No relationship is without the occasional argument or challenge. However, when you share with others what is likely just venting in the moment, not only are you violating the trust between yourself and your partner, you now have the utmost expectation from your friend to keep all the sensitive information you've shared with him or her secured. Sometimes this sharing can even include serious issues such as addictions, loss of loved ones, mental illness, infidelity, abuse, the list goes on. If you find out your partner or your new sweetheart is sharing all of these details with their friends, you will feel awkward, betrayed, and even embarrassed. Trust me when I say this, it is not a great way to build a solid relationship. So always keep your relationship details, issues, or whatever private. Guys, if you're enjoying this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button, okay? And of course, you can share this video with your friends that you think may need this. So the next thing on my list you should keep private is your intimate life. The details of true intimacy between yourself and your partner should please remain private. Intimacy is supposed to be enjoyed only by the two parties involved. Remember, your sexting and trading of intimate pictures should be very, very sacred. Even though these days you can't trust anybody, but please be private with these things. You can only share these things with the partner you trust, and that is if you really, really want to, not when you're being forced to. I personally wouldn't advise you to share your intimate pictures or your nude pictures with your current partner, because some people might actually use it against you after a breakup just to get at you. Think about it. But if you really want to, by all means, please do it if you really trust this person. This is just a personal opinion. Thank you. So please endeavor to keep your intimate moments private. The last and final thing you should keep private is your medical history. Your health is a personal matter, and generally, it's advisable you keep your medical history private. Discussing medical issues can sometimes lead to unsolicited advice or even unnecessary worry from others. It can also lead to being treated differently, as others may see you through the lens of your condition rather than as an individual that you are. In certain situations, sharing your medical history might even have a legal implication or affect your professional life. Unless it's your trusted friend, family member, or healthcare professional, it's advisable you keep your medical history to yourself. Keep it private. After all, your health is a personal journey, and you get to decide when and where to share it. These are all I have for you And these are the things I advise you keep private. Okay? Thank you so much for watching. And guys, please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share this video. I will see you guys in my next video. Stay blessed, and remember, I love you, but Jesus loves you more. Bye.